Did you lose your password? You can't log in. You don't know what to do because you changed your password and you didn't write it down. You were tired, drunk, or whatever, trying to protect your computer from one of your annoying friends or family. Do you want to get back in? Every now and again, I get somebody coming in, calling me up, saying, I just changed my password. I don't know what I'm doing. How the heck do I get back in? I need the stuff on my computer. I need them now. I have a report to do and whatever. Best of all, the tricks I'm going to give you, they typically take less than 15 minutes to implement. In some cases, 30 seconds. So let's start off with the fastest, easiest trick in history. So trick number 1, create an extra administrative account on your computer if you don't have one already. Now what I mean if you don't have one already, you're probably there sitting in front of your computer saying, you know what, if I had an extra administrative account, I think I would see it when I'm logging into your computer, and chances are you're wrong. Depends how your computer was installed. If you've got one of these ghetto computers, HP, Dell, Acer, or whatever, you already have the administrative account. They don't bother making the other administrative account that a normal Windows disk installs. Which one am I referring to? The one that you get when you click F8 at the beginning. Any computer built by someone using a real disk will actually have an administrative account called administrator, or whatever term that is in your language. So how do you check this out? Well, most people tell you you need to hit F8. You can. F8 requires you to actually restart your computer and click F8 incessantly until you can actually get into safe mode. Chances are you'll do that a few times because that actually requires timing, and you may want to flood your level 2 cache with F8 requests until it actually happens. Or at the login screen, if you already know you have an administrative account, hit Control-Delete and type in administrator. Chances are there's not even a password. It will let you write in. You select your account under the user's account option in the control panel and just change your password or remove it. Now, trick number 2 requires that you actually be in this very same place. So you're going to head under the user accounts section under the control panel and head over to the password option. Under the password option, there is a link normally on the left side of the screen, so that way, that actually allows you to prevent a forgotten password. Now, most of you, if not all of you, already have USB jump drives or devices capable of being used as a mass storage device. Plug it in, then click the link. It will install a small file that you'll be able to use to log into your computer despite how many times you actually changed the password. So if you got a prick friend that actually changes the password on you and does it several times and putting on cap locks and whatever, you don't even have to worry what the password was. Plug it in, click the link, that's it. Just change the password after. Your buddies will look like morons after that. And then the third trick, cool and scary. Scary for those who don't know how to take apart the computer. Cool because some people actually do like doing this. And scary when you actually think about it, that this only proves Windows is not really secure. So, because it is a little bit complicated and it does require a sequence, the page to the show notes is available at www.zedaxis.net. If you're on YouTube, the link is below. If you're listening to this on an MP3, I actually put it in the info when you actually right-click and view the properties of the file. You can actually see the link. I actually write it in every single episode. I make a point of it. If you're looking at the video, YouTube or otherwise, it's also on the screen right now. The direct link to the page. Trick number 3 requires that you go under the start option, my computer, go under the hard drive in question, click documents and settings, which is typically for XP. It may be something else, but that's normally where they keep it. You will right-click your username. Then you're going to click Properties, select the Security tab, click the Advanced button, click the Owner tab, select Change Owner, select the account to own the files. This results in the current password information being suppressed, which means now if you take the hard drive, put it back in your computer, same username, no more password. So it's cool and scary when you realize that anybody can take your hard drive, pop it into another computer, and remove your password altogether. Then, once you get it back in your computer, make sure you have a spare administrative account, and make sure you use the option Prevent a Forgotten Password. Just a few notes. Always make sure you write down your password anyway. Keep it in a safe place, not on a post-it on your screen. Make sure you're always in a good state of mind before changing your password. That's just a universal tip. And if you have an encrypted hard drive, trick number 3 won't work for you. So you do have to make sure that you keep your data backed up somewhere else, and that you write down the password, and that you make sure you have a spare administrative account and use the Prevent a Forgotten Password option. Otherwise, there is nothing we can do for you. You're just locked out. Next week, I'll help you out by getting you back into your iPod and iPhones. So I'll actually explain to you how you get back into a locked out device. And there's 2 ways of doing it. I'll explain the pros and cons of each next week. Don't forget to subscribe to the show for the latest tips, tricks, and solutions to your everyday technology problems. If you head over to my website, you've got all the show notes. You can also have a contact page where you can send me your stories, suggestions, questions, and comments, as opposed to all the other information that you can possibly view on that current website, including Truth Be Told, which is a brand new article set that I'm actually doing, and a brand new section called The Panic Trick. Well, it's put out a whole bunch of panic tricks for you for whenever you are panicking. You can also send me suggestions for future panic tricks and suggestions for articles that I should put under Truth Be Told. Keep in mind, you can access this all at www.zedaxis.net. Stay safe and online. This has been your Technology Questions Answered. Have a great day.